Hi everyone, I'm Rachel, and in this tutorial, I'll show you how to create a foggy morning scene in a harbor using the Color Therapy app. Creating misty morning fog over the sea is relatively easy and can be achieved using the spray tool at different sizes. Use warm neutral colors to first color the image and add the fog as the final step. So first thing I'm going to do is just tap to fill in all of the colors into the image. Under the nature palette, if you select sunrise, there's some really nice warm neutrals in there. So go to gradient, and I'll use this warm pale yellow to orange color, and that's gonna be for the background. So I'll just tap to fill that in. And then I'm also gonna just tap to fill in the water as well. And I'm just going to continue tapping to fill in the image with warm neutrals. So now I have all of the colors tapped in, but I want to add some details. So in the color palette, I'm going to set it to solid and then just choose a bright blue. And then I'm also going to grab a basic black and white. And in the manual mode, I'll use the AIRBRUSH tool, and I have it at about 65% opacity, and the size is about 85%. So as the sun is rising, I want it to look like there's dark clouds in the foreground. So I'll use that blue, and I'm going to make sure coloring inside the lines mode is set to on. And at the horizon line, I'm going to just add a little bit of blue I'm using my finger, and I'm just kind of brushing it upwards in the sky a little bit. And I'm also going to do that with the ocean as well, because the ocean is going to be reflecting the sunrise and the cloud colors. And I'll just repeat that with a light layer of black as well, just in a few areas. Now let's begin adding in some fog using the AIRBRUSH tool first. So let's select the manual mode. We want to have the size now at about 20% and the opacity at 30%. And with coloring inside the lines mode set to off this time, we're just going to add in some wispy clouds across the sky. And I'm letting them go over the sun a little bit so that it blends. But once you get near to where the lighthouse is, just turn it to on so you can color behind it. And these are just long wispy clouds going across the horizon. All right, so now it's time to switch to the spray tool. And let's have the opacity at about 90% and the size at 20%. And then with coloring inside the lines mode set to off, we're just gonna add a little bit of fog in the foreground with our finger, going across the rocks. Then you can bring it right around the lighthouse as well. And then you can add a little by the boat and then underneath the pier as well. Okay, so now let's raise the size to 75% and we'll add it into the background even more. So just kind of spreading across the horizon line. So if you want to add any more warm colors into the sky, such as yellow or orange, if it's lost too much by the fog, just go ahead and add in some yellow fog in the same way. Here's the image with the black lines removed. You can also apply this technique to a sunset or a rainy scene. If you'd like to see more tutorials like this, don't forget to subscribe to the Color Therapy YouTube channel so you don't miss any new tutorial videos. Thanks for watching our tutorial. You can get the Color Therapy app for free on the App Store.